everybody, come on in. Coming into the studio. I'm a strange angle today because for some reason the charger at that side has decided it doesn't like this lead, so I'm having to have it at this side. So if I catch, I don't think I've got part of the wiring, but if I catch part of the wiring, I'm really sorry. I'm used to the camera being here and now the camera's being here, so it might be excuse me, a little bit awkward. So here we have June, so that was yesterday's, and then I turned the page and it was blank ones, and I remember this was done quite a while ago, so there are odd blank ones here. I don't think I've got many black ones in yet, and I didn't get round to putting, so I just thought I'd leave it and deal with it when I got there. And actually it's worked perfect because I'm going to do a habit tracker, which I haven't done one of these. I don't think I've done one for a whole year. So I'm going to do a little habit tracker of my habits in June, okay? So I'm going to start with a pencil. Where is the sharpener? Here. Always sharpen my lead. I like a nice point on the pencil, and I need my journal block. So I'm just going to turn that over and just clip the top for a minute. Just hold that there. Okay, so I want some space down this side where I can write the titles. So I think I'll probably, that's probably enough. Maybe I'll go to that one. So in pencil, I'm just going to draw a line up there. And then I want 30 days. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 29, 30. So it's to there. Because obviously June has 30 days. This is the bullet, this is the dot one. So that's great, because otherwise you would have to, I've drawn that very badly, otherwise you would have to count. The grid one's really good as well, but you could just count it. It doesn't really matter. And then I probably want to be about 6 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I do that, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah, that's plenty. So if I go to there, let's have a look. Yes, we'll go that one. So that can be where I put the days of the week, and the next one down can be what dates they are, where it started. I actually know, I think Monday was the first. That's a simple one here, but and then, so that's that. Then I usually leave a gap, so I usually start, I'll leave that one, so I usually start in those. And what do I want to write in here? Oh, where did I had a list. I had a list earlier. Let me find. Oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, so the last one would go there. Marvellous. Okay, so now that's how I want to do it, and now I need to draw this in pen. So I just rub out the bits I don't want. So I don't want that bit up there, I don't want that bit up there, I don't want the bit down there, and I don't want the bit down there. Okay, so let's get a pen. Let's use the fine liner. So I'm going to go this way to start with. So this is the months, I mean the days of the week is in this top heading, and then the actual number of days is there. I'm just following the dots, then That one is going to be blank, and then we're going to start with these. And you can have as many or as little. It's just a bit of fun, really. Oh, where's the pen? Let me add a bit more pages on there. The pen wasn't coming out brilliant there. So I'm just going to go over there. Remember, we're recording history, so really this is just a little bit of fun to record what we're doing. So I'm putting things like didn't eat chocolate or did my skincare, you know, that's the things I'm doing. I know bullet journalers take this really seriously and put all sorts of trackings in, but mine's always just for a bit of fun. Sorry, it's a little bit boring, me drawing lines, but I wanted to show you how I planned it, as well as, you know, as well as what it looked like afterwards. But this is the boring bit, drawing lines. And I could have still have done this on a painted one, but I just thought it was a good opportunity to show you on a blank one. And again, if you've been in classes with me doing the dialogue, you've all made, everybody's made one of these with me in those classes. So now I'm going to go from there to there. And again, I have to go all the way along. Just following these dots, except I've covered most of the dots up. Can you believe? Yes, you probably can. You could make these bigger, you know, you might only have 5 headings or something like that, so you could make them bigger. But if you're doing home, or you could do it over 2 pages, but because mine is just a bit of fun, mine's not really a serious one, I'm fine with these little boxes. Oh, I know, I want a little box here as well, sorry. That's my colour guide. There we go. You hear the wind out there? It's so windy. This wire is getting in the way. I should get one of you to hold it up for me, shouldn't I? I don't know why that one's given up, but there you go. Everything else that's plugged in is working. There's one of the OTT lights there. It's plugged into the same USB thing. So maybe it's the actual lead. They don't last long at all, do they? I buy the proper apple from the proper Apple store before anybody asks, but I go through so many. Is this sending your eyes a little bit funny? You could maybe do this next time before you actually start your book. Just find a page and do your habit tracker before you actually do any of your painting, if that's easier for you. But as I say, it usually doesn't bother me. If it really bothered me, I would tear a grid page out of another book, do this and then stick it in. Okay, so there we are. Oh, I've forgotten the very last one. It's because it's in pencil. Let me just do the very last one. There we go. Okay, and I've gone over all the pencil, so there's not, I've just got some little blobs at the bottom there, but most of that pencil has gone. And I'm actually going to add ink around here as well. So first of all, I think I'm going to write habits here. And I'm not sure if it'll fit in, so I'm altering the size of some of the letters. So that's habits. So I'm just going to colour that in. I've now got this wire right across my eyes. It's hilarious. If it's not Boo or the neighbours drilling, it's charging leads. I could have written this in pencil first and checked it fitted, but I don't usually do that. I just do that to show you all because, you know, some of you are a bit wary about just going straight in, but I normally go straight in, and if it doesn't fit, I usually make it fit somewhere. You could stamp this if you had the stamps, you know, an alphabet stamp set. Oops. There we go. Habits. When it dries, you always find a little blob that you haven't done. And then I am going to write down the ones that I'm going to track. So I'm going to, yeah, miss that first one. So I'm going to, what did I say, 12? Oh, I'll tell you what I'll do first. Let's stamp. Let's write the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday all the way across here. Now, if you have this stamp set that has the dates on, you see this one here, this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. If you stamp that, it will actually fit. It's made to fit in the squares. Now, it's a bit difficult if your day starts on, say, a Wednesday, but I know it starts on a Monday. If it starts on a Wednesday, you just have to adapt it a little bit. Let me put it on upside down. There we go. And obviously, I can write this because it is my writing, but if you watch, this is so much quicker. Can you see how it just slots in there? I made it exactly to fit in between dots. So at the end, I only want Monday, Tuesday, so I'm just going to clean that bit up, and I'm just going to ink up the Monday, Tuesday and pop that in. Okay, so how quick was that? Really, really. And I've lost my piece of kitchen roll. Here we go. Oh, there's one. And I made it especially. And my bullet journals, etc., they fit everybody else's. They're a general size. I'm just going to lower my table a little bit. Maybe that'll help. There we go. My table's one of those that goes up and down. You'll probably see more rubbish now, but it might just help with that wire above my head. Okay, so now I want to quite a thin pen. What's that? Oh, that's too thin, I think. Oh, that might work. That's a fine liner. So now I'm going to put the dates. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, do you count as well? 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, because there's only 30 days in June. So now I've got what? I'm going to start at the bottom and work up. So I'm going to do weather. So if it's cold, I'm going to put blue. If it's hot, I'm going to put red. And if it's mediocre, I'm going to put orange. Okay, so I've got weather. In garden, that's, did I spend any time in my garden there? Collage. Did I do any collage? Designing. Did I do any designing? Sewing. knitting, filming, did I get 7 hours sleep? No chocolate, no alcohol, which is easy because I've practically stopped, and Audible. Did I listen to my Audible? There you go. And if I think of another one, I can put it up in there. So let me now colour around this edge, and I'm just going to get one of those big what am I looking for? One of these big water brushes to go around the edge. And what colour should I use? What colour am I in the mood for? I think that was green yesterday, wasn't it? Let's go for a different. Let's go for orange. Let's have an orange. So I'm just going to colour along here. Just going to add some of the ink. Squeeze. There we go. And then there. See how a lot more came out then. And then I'm just going to, we see with a flat brush how nice and neat you can get it. And then I'm just going to, oops, I'm going to go straight over the top of this. That's not quite dried. Look, it's just smudged a bit, but it will be fine. Oh, squeeze a bit more. What's happening? There we go. Okay, see how quick that was to cover. And I might add something else on there. So I'm going to wait for that to dry, and I think I might do an Audible page on here, but I was going to cut out, I was going to cut a window there. I can still cut a window. Yeah, I'm going to cut a window first. There we go. Okay, so I've got a window. And then this side is going, I might as well do it while I'm waiting for that to dry. And this side is going to, let's put Audible across the top here. So these are two real tracker pages, aren't they? I'm rereading White Fragility at the moment, which is very apt in these times we're having. So that is my first book, and then I've downloaded some more of a similar ilk to read. So I'm going to put those down in here. Audible. And again, this could have been on a ready decorated page, or it can be just as it is here. So again, I think I'll make this a bit of a chart so it's similar to this one. So let's have a think. Let us put, let's have a little block all the way around. That's one and a bit, but that's okay. That can do. I'm just going to do it in pen. Not that one. Which one was it? This one. page looks off centre. Why has it gone off centre at that end? It is, isn't it? So I'm just going to go like this. Okay, so I'm just going to draw that stop at the bottom. Oh, my book. There we go. Draw that, stop near the bottom, stop near the top, join that up. Go through the writing. Join up here. Okay, so, and then, let's see, let's have, yeah, we'll have number 1 in there. Oh, let's draw around this. Let's leave a border around this. So this will be, okay, so this can be number 1. And let's give it, that's only small, so let's give it 2. And this one is number 1, so let's give that one 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's give this one 4 because they are smaller. And then this one, it's got a bit of this in, so let's give this one 4. Oops. Missed at one end, smudged at the other end. And then we'll go to 3s. Because there's more space to write. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's about half a month. Yeah, so that's okay. So what shall I put? Oh, let's paint them. Let's paint it first. So let's have, we'll have this same orange around the outside, I think, because then it will just look so nice together. And across the top, down the side. There we go. And then I'm going to pick 2 colours to colour in to come down the page. So let's have maybe this pink. So we'll have this pink in here. Fill it in, and then in here. Across this one, see how quick it is using my ink. I don't really think I've shown you much with these large brushes before because it's bad enough when I show you the small ones and you all want them, but I do use these a lot, so especially in the books like this where I don't want to put too much ink because it will weaken the stitching because there's only one signature. So do I want to just leave it like that? I might leave it like that. I quite like this plainer. Do I? Or do I want to? No, I'm going to go with the green. You see, I can't leave anything, can I? I'm terrible. Let's have this as a green. Squeeze. There we go. I might as well colour all this one because it all joins. Colour all that in green. If you haven't got anything like this, don't worry, you could just dip a big brush, you know, tip some of your ink onto your mat and dip a big brush in. There we go, done. Oh yeah, I like it now. I wasn't so sure earlier, but in fact I like it so much, I might colour these. I might colour these titles. Oh, come on out. There we go. I might colour the titles in green as well. But I think I wrote them with the uni pen, so that might smudge a bit. Oh, goodness me, something's blown and landed on the top of my studio. Did you hear that? Okay, there we go. So, now to mark the what's what on here, I am going to use, always the last one, this one of my little emoticons. And I'm going to use the headphones because that is what I made it for me to use in my tracking. So I'm going to put one there, one there, one there, there. And then I think I'm just going to put one either side of there as well. And I can't write in this because I've just painted it, so I can't write in there at the moment. So so let's go back to this one and let's get some of my paint pens out. I'm not quite sure which set is working. Some of these have had ages, but so for example, if it's audible, I am going to colour in this colour, and it's the 5th today. So all of these squares are going to be coloured in this colour. Because I listened to Audible every day. Okay, so that's going to be that colour, and let's go for something like a red. So no alcohol. I've also had 5 days of no alcohol. Usually you would do this every day, but because it's the 5th, I'm going backwards. I'm just filling it in backwards. You can fill it in fully like this, or you can zigzag along. I usually zigzag. I don't actually know why I'm filling in full. But that's going to be that one. Let's try purple. So like this, you can zigzag. Oh, come on. Fill that in like so. Oh my gosh, my parasol's running across the garden. I'm going to run. So I'll get this finished. I'll put the photos up and I'll show you, but I'm going to catch my parasol. Okay, sorry about that. See you later. Bye.